It's time for Tech Talk on the Rockingham Radio Network. Curtis Duncan right here with you, and it is a public affair program of the Northwest Kansas Technical College and Rockingham Radio. Don't forget you can visit the webpage at nwktc.edu. nwktc.edu, and stay on top of what this busy college is doing and future plans, and learn about the entire campus life and the new programs that are going on. We have a focus today, diesel tech, and we have our one of our instructors. Let me go ahead and have you introduce yourself and kind of give us a couple ideas what we'll be talking about.
Hello, my name is Josh Simmons, and I've been a diesel instructor for about 7 years now at the college. And so today I want to go ahead and talk with you about the expansion project that we have going on right now. We have broke ground on it through an EDA grant. Also want to talk to you about getting some newer projects in to the shop. We're looking for 1990 and newer projects, 2-ton and above trucks and ag equipment. Also want to talk about the rapid growth that we have in the diesel department. We've got some students coming in, 66 applied freshmen for next year, and we're going to have a total of 80-some students in the diesel program.
Boy, there's expansion in another shape of the word. The expansion physically at the Tech College, you've had the ground broken, you've got things going. Now, really, how many square feet are you adding?
To be honest with you, I can't remember.
That's all right. Let's talk about the road and material. Are you working on the roads, and has all the material in yet?
Yes, we broke ground on it last month, and the road is starting to go in. They're going to be building a road all the way from the back parking lot of the diesel shop all the way around the electrical building and communication building down 13th Street, and they've already got started on that. We've had trucks roll in with buildings, materials and supplies, and we're going to be, we've unloaded them, so we're looking forward to it.
It's good to see that moving along. You're probably excited about it.
Yes, very excited. Want to get this up and going so we can accommodate that expansion of students that we have coming in.
What is the completion date? What do you hope to have this all done?
Hopefully within the year. We're saying that it's going to be about a year to get it going, or get it finished.
Yeah, a lot of work ahead. Now, the student enrollment, you said, is expanding too. You've got quite a few coming in. That's really good. The program has always been popular, but boy, with this addition and with more students coming in, it's going to go great guns.
Yes, I think by word of mouth, and with the expansion program, we've had a lot of tours this year. We have 66 applied freshmen that are coming in, and we have 24 returning sophomores. Part of that 24, we've got 2 sophomores that are returning for next year to be a part of the third-year option that we have. So they majored in ag their second year, and they're going to come back for over the road for next year.
All right. Well, let's talk to one of the students. Go ahead and swing that mic right around there and get close to it. Let me get your name and where you're from.
I'm Zane O'Connor from ELKHART, Kansas.
Zane, great to have you with us. And are you a freshman or sophomore?
A freshman.
Freshman, okay.
Yes, sir.
What got you interested in diesel mechanics?
I worked for a guy, he's an alumni of Northwest Tech back in 2016. And he talked me into coming up here, but originally I wanted to be a diesel mechanic since I was 9 years old. So
really get your hands on and get greasy, and then
absolutely.
have to clean it all off with lava soap. You use lava soap anymore? That's all right. Don't worry about it. I'm just curious. That's what my grandparents always used, lava soap. Boy, you buy it 10 cakes at a time. All right, we'll get back to Zane here. Zane, your projects, are you learning what you would hope you would be learning?
Yes, first year you do mostly your tedious stuff, your electrical, your hydraulics, stuff like that, and that's more of the stuff I needed to learn before getting into the bigger things. So,
Do you have some plans after you graduate? Are you going to go back to work for somebody else or start your own business?
I got a couple of plans in mind, kind of just choosing different paths. I'll see more detail next year, but so far it's looking, I want to do more generators or tractors kind of technology.
Okay, at least you're doing some planning and definitely looking ahead for that. Do you have any other diesel techs or mechanics in your family?
I do. My grandfather, he's been working on John Deere since he was 14 years old. So he can tell you anything about a John Deere. Anything else, he's not quite sure, but a John Deere, he can listen to it over the phone and tell you what's going wrong with it.
My goodness, boy, that is being a king troubleshooter there.
Yeah.
Knowing the long green line, great tractors, great implements all over the place. Now, Zane, would you recommend this program to others that want to get into diesel tech?
If they're looking at getting into diesel, absolutely. If they're looking to be a welding, not really, but diesel, absolutely.
Diesel, good deal. Anything else that you wanted to share with us that you like about the program?
I really like how close all the diesel kids are together. I mean, every Thursday or so we go out, we play basketball or we do something, and there's not a whole lot of problems amongst all of them. I mean, yeah, there's a couple of ticks here and there, but everyone gets along, and that's probably the best part.
Kind of a nice family, and that helps out in the classroom too, doesn't it?
Absolutely does.
Yeah, that's good. A lot of classes can't do that, or maybe aren't where they are able to do that.
Yeah, not a lot of classes do that.
Yeah, good for you. What else did you want to share with us? Anything special that you've got a big platform now to tell it like it is?
Not in the moment. There's a lot of positive feedback coming from Northwest Tech Diesel. Not really any negatives. Great.
That's good to hear. Well, Zane O'Connor from Elkhart, Kansas, thanks for being with us. Let's switch over here back to Josh Simmons, the instructor. Josh, do you have any more grants coming in that you know of?
Not at the moment. We did receive a grant here about a year ago to go ahead, and we ordered a 2023 DD15 Detroit engine. It is some of the newest technology. It has the newest emission standards, and so we're going to use it as a training aid. As we start getting the expansion put on, we're going to be looking for more grants to add on to some of the tooling and stuff that we need to be a diesel technician, and so we can enhance the program. So.
It sounds like a pretty big engine.
It is. So we got the DD15 is the newest Detroit engine being put in the semis. Again, I'd like to emphasize that we are looking for newer equipment to train these students on. So a lot of times we do get some older equipment. We're still working on 1950s, 1960s models. If we could get something 1990 and newer, 2-ton and above on the semis, and some newer ag equipment in the shop, just so we can stay up with the technology and the advances in the diesel program.
My goodness, when you see all the trucks going back and forth on the highway and locally, it's going to be amazing. And to throw this in, too, with Schooler Company reworking the big buildings crushing plant west of Goodland, we're talking maybe 10, 15,000 trucks a year, or maybe more, coming into Goodland. So, and they're all going to be diesel, I bet you.
Yes. So, yeah, some good things happening in our rural and local communities here. Goodland looking to expand the businesses here in the area. Canaredo's getting the packing plant up, and then Schooler, and so we're looking for the economy to pick back up in our local community here, and we're just hoping that we can provide diesel technicians to help aid in that.
Do you get calls from diesel tech companies that say, How many students do you have graduating, and you tell them, they said, good, we'll take them?
Yes, all the time. We have employers knocking on our doors almost daily. We just don't have the amount of students to keep up with the demand, and so that is a good thing about the enrollment being up next year, is that we can actually say, hey, we've got some students available, and be able to put back. But we work with some local dealerships in the area that offer great incentives for our students. Tuition reimbursement, toolboxes, and most of the time they offer a 2-year contract, so they get signed up with a company. They reimburse the tuition and help pay for your tools, and even find you a place to live if that's where you want to be. But if we get a student in that we would like to see our students stay in the area. We would like to see our local businesses grow. But if you're a student that has plans for going elsewhere, just name a place and we can find you an employer. That's just about the way it is.
I think many students in the past years have found jobs here in Goodland with big diesel companies, tractor companies.
So we work well with all. American Implement is one. Yost Farm Equipment is another. We get Colby, Foley, and Detroit and Colby. We get Wildcat Construction. Trying to keep them in at least the tri-state area, so we can grow our economy around here. So.
Years ago, I talked to we're not a construction worker, but an engineer that did a lot of diesel work, and he traveled with the construction crew. And he said his night is when they're done working, then he goes to work overnight, make sure they're in shape and oiled and greased and set up for the next morning and fueled. And he said he loves it. He says he's at one place for maybe a half year, then they pack up and move somewhere else. And he said he just loves doing that. And he said, the pay ain't bad either, he said. And I would imagine that's probably about right. So there are a lot of different jobs out there.
There is lots of opportunities available. If you like working night shifts, there's night shifts. There's day shifts. There's specialties. If you want to train in just doing a specialty, all you want to do is engine overhauls or transmissions. I spent a lot of my career on a service truck. So I was out on the road a lot. I had my own service truck, had my tools with me, and I got to see a lot of beautiful countryside. So, there is options available. If you're a big city guy, you want to go back to the big city, there's opportunities there. If you're rural, then there's always opportunities there as well. And a lot of our employers are the pay is awesome. Our students are starting out anywhere from $15 to $20 an hour, and with some experience, you could be making some pretty good money. So,
wow, plus the benefits.
Yes, these young kids, they don't understand that the benefits is where it's at right now, but health insurance and some of the other things, the retirement that goes along with it. So it's all the opportunities are there.
Wow, great. Anything else you wanted to share with us? We've got graduation coming up. What is it, Friday, May 12th already?
Yes, it snuck up on us real quick. Right now we are finishing up projects, and we are getting ready to, we're cleaning the shop. We have all of our students getting ready to for next year. It is always an excitement to get these guys across the graduation stage. It's always an exciting time, and you get to see all their hard work just blossom from there. So,
Sounds like it. Well, good luck, and good luck to the students this year, and continued success as we have the major expansion at the Diesel Tech Department at the Northwest Kansas Technical College. Josh Simmons, instructor, has been with us, and Zane O'Connor from Elkhart, Indiana, student, this freshman this year, going to be with us next year too. Thanks, guys. Good luck, and good luck to all the graduates coming along. Graduation Friday, May 12th at the Max Jones Fieldhouse. Curtis Duncan, right here on the Rockingham Radio Network. This has been Tech Talk, presented by the Northwest Kansas Technical College in Goodland. Visit nwktc.edu. Thank you for listening.